So finally we get to take a look at this new Leech pilot called Isabella Porter. I know many of you guys were asking me specifically about this pilot. Should you get it? Should you level it up? What are my thoughts on all of this? So we're going to take a look at that with some gameplay, of course. But yeah, let's get started with the description here. So what exactly does this pilot do? So according to this, it says damage redirected by the ability is increased to 60%, while the incoming damage is reduced only by 70%. Now, after reading that, I'm thinking it's probably not worth it. Obviously, we're going to do some gameplay and test out our theory here. But the thing with the Leech is it's actually a very squishy bot. If it doesn't have that resistance, it actually goes down pretty quick. So you are actually reducing that resistance. In exchange, you can redirect more damage. But that's assuming that players shoot you. So if they don't shoot you, you're not redirecting any damage whatsoever. So you kind of have to think about that for a second. Here are the skills I'm running on this Leech. I actually have two Leeches in my hangar. The first Leech is going to have this pilot. The second one's going to have the Thomas Mind Read, which is the other legendary pilot for the Leech. In terms of the, backstory for anyone who is interested in this stuff, you can pause this video and read up on that. Okay. And let's just go back here. And here are the weapons I'm running on the first Leech. So Cryo, Igniter. Here are the modules. You guys saw the skills. Here's the second Leech. Okay, so we have the Thomas Mind Read on this one. So everything is the same. And here are the skills. And this here, basically, Leech has increased speed while its ability is active. So this one gives you more speed. You redirect the same amount of damage, that the Leech does. I think it's 35% or something. And you have 90% resistance, so you have more speed. And you are definitely going to notice it, with this legendary pilot here. Okay, and the rest of my hangar, we do have the Falcon. I did a video on this yesterday, Super T Falcon. If you're interested in that, I'm going to leave a link in the video description. And you should see a card pop up in the top right corner of your screen. We also have the Aojung here. We have the Hechi and the Arthur. But we're going to be focusing on, this pilot specifically to see if this one performs better than the Thomas Mind Read. I'm going to run 2 games, so let's hop into game number 1. Okay, so game 1 we have dropped in on factory map. And I have started with the Leech that has the Isabella Porter pilot. We're going to focus on this guy first. Let's focus on this guy next. I'm trying to redirect as much damage as possible here. I mean, it's holding up pretty well so far. Let's focus on this guy. One thing you got to keep in mind, this build I'm running is actually pretty strong. This guy's moving around the corner here too. Yeah, let's try to redirect that damage to him. And get some damage in on this guy. Last stand. Is it? No. Almost triggered. It's triggered now. Let's just do that. We're going to leech onto this guy here. Let's deal with this guy first. There we go. Still alive. Oh, shoot. If I can get this player here. I don't have my ability yet, so we got to be careful. Okay, now. There we go. There's going to be a guy landing here on my right. Where is he? Oh, shoot. I tried to see if I could use phase shift in order to, escape that. But you know what? That was a pretty good run there. I wonder what these two guys are in here. We're going to use the other Leech with the Thomas Mind Read. Okay, so we got an Aojung. Let's just wait. He's going to be landing here soon. go. There's another Jung over here. There you go. He saw me. I don't want to... I got to play this carefully so that we have a more balanced idea of how this does in comparison to the other one. This guy's gone into his phase shift. Let's do that. And steal it. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to use my phase shift here soon. Before Artie's going to kick in. Oh. There was a bit of lag there, so we're going to have to deal with that. Let's just move this way. That's a pity that I took on that extra damage there, because I don't think I would have taken it on if it wasn't for that bit of lag. So, you know, based on the gameplay of those two, obviously the first one seemed like it actually did a better job. But you got to remember the situation as well. Okay, so we had a bit of lag there. I think what I might do is in the second game start with the Thomas mind read, and we'll see how we do. Trying to focus on that Ao Ming here. Kind of take him out of the equation if I can. This guy, gotta watch out for players with that. Cryo weapons can do a lot of damage, you know, once you are frozen up like that. Let's focus on this guy. Basically taking this beacon here, and now we can get that guy. Trying to get within range of this Ming here. There's an Arthur to my flank. Gotta watch out for this guy. And all three of them. That was a pretty good death fart there. We got all three of those players, and that's going to be game. So in this game, the Isabella Porter seemed like it did better, but you got to factor in the fact that I kind of lagged out a bit, you know, when I was using the Thomas mind read, because I took on more damage than I probably should have. And I don't think I would have taken on that damage, you know, if I didn't have that lag spike, because I would have used my phase shift to negate that damage. But you know what I think I'm going to do is the next game, I'm going to run the Thomas mind read first, and then the Isabella Porter second, and then right at the end I'll give you my kind of summary and my conclusion based on all the games I've played while doing this video, you know, what I feel is the better pilot, if there is one, in fact. So let's hop into game number 2, and let's start with the Thomas mind read first and the Isabella Porter second. Okay, so game 2 we have dropped in on Dreadnought map, and I've started with the Leech. The one that has the Thomas mind read. We have 2 players on this right flank here. So we're going to try to attack this guy. This guy as well. He's used his ability. We're going to move to the center here. If I can get some damage in on this guy. I have to be careful because I don't have a last stand on this. Let me get this player. Here we go, on this Leech. And like I said, it's a really squishy bot.
Triple kill.
Maybe I can redirect some of this damage to this guy. We have another player over here. Gotta watch out, there's a guy behind me. He just suppressed me, must be a blitz. Where is he? I'm gonna use my ability on this guy. And we're gonna use it now. This guy used phase shift there. I'm gonna move on over to this end. These guys are pushing our home beacon here. We've got to be careful of that. Let's just move this way. Is my teammate gonna drop in there? I'm not sure. He might. Thing is, there's like so many players here. Yeah, I don't think I would have dropped in either. Oh man, couldn't get one of those players there. Maybe this guy. Let's move here. Trying to stop this guy from getting to this beacon. Because I saw my teammate, so I figured he's probably going to get it. Work away on this guy. 2, 1. There we go. That guy. This guy might have lost connection here or something. Not sure what happened there. Okay, so I'm gonna actually kill this Leech here. There's a play on that side. I'm gonna kill this Leech. We're gonna drop in with this one here. Gonna use my ability now. And this is the Isabella Porter. Last stand triggered on this guy. There we go. This guy might actually end up beating me here. He's using his ability, right? There we go. You know what I'm getting from this so far? Both of these pilots are pretty decent. The other Leech ended up actually doing better, slightly. And you got to remember the Thomas Mindread one, I actually ditched that Leech early, so it would have had even a better run than, you know, what I showed you guys. And I think that's going to be it here in terms of this game. Other teams dropping in with their Titans at this point. So I think it really boils down to, do you want more damage or do you want that speed? And I'm trying to think of cases where damage may not necessarily be the best. See, the nice thing with the speed is sometimes you need to get to beacons quicker. And that's where it can kind of factor in. So out of the games I've played, I wouldn't really say one pilot was stronger than the other one. You have to factor into that, you know, when everything is maxed out, I think the differences between the two are going to be so minor, you're not really going to notice it. But if you're playing on a low level account, like my baby account where I ran a level 6 Leech, in that case, I think the Thomas Mindread might be a better choice. And the reason why is because a level 6 Leech doesn't have max speed. So if you have the Thomas Mindread, when you use your ability, you're going to gain speed with that ability. And also you're not sacrificing your resistance. Now, a level 6 Leech obviously is like paper thin. You know, when you get hit, you're going to go down really quickly. So having that 90% resistance at that level, I think, is going to be important. But again, this is just my opinion. You guys can let me know in the comment section which one you would choose for your Leech, if you had a choice. And I think that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed, consider subscribing. Until the next video, I'll catch you guys later.